darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. For those of you who are returning and who are my subscribers, thank you for coming back for another message from Spirit. Just a quick note, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I am available. My calendar is open. Check out capellawellness.com. I have plenty of services there because I do a lot of work with my clients, and check out the Capella memberships that I have as well. You get exclusive content. It's kind of like Patreon, but I built it on my own platform where you get additional guidance, like what needs to be healed for the month, what needs to be unblocked for the month, and you will also have access to daily guidance. I will do videos for every day of the week. It's at least 3 to 5 videos a week to help supplement the readings that you watch here on YouTube, okay? There are different tiers. All of the different tiers have different perks, so I would highly recommend that you check that out to help you with your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. All right, guys, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope all is beautiful in your sector of the universe. I send you much, much love and many blessings your way. All right, Saggies, we're going to see what's going on with you at this time, what obstacles you are facing, and what lessons you're learning from the situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to get guidance on how to best navigate these energies, what wellness message we have for you, what is going on with love and relationships, and lastly, what the full moon in Sagittarius is bringing you. The supermoon, that is. It's in your sign, Sagittarius, so check your chart, see what 23 degrees of Sagittarius is to see how it's going to impact you. All right? All right. Let's get this started. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, please, Syrians, please, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Well, we've got the Queen of Cups, we have the Four Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Okay. So, as you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego in check and make sure you're honest with yourself. So, don't mind the glare, guys. There happens to be a lot of sun coming from my window, and even if I put the blinds down, it's gonna make it a little bit worse. So just bear with me with the glare because these cards are shiny. Anyway, so for some of you, there is communication coming in, and it's coming out of nowhere. You might even you might even be getting an unexpected visitor. Like I keep getting this Eight of Wands energy for a lot of the collective or a lot of the other zodiac signs, and something about unexpected communication or somebody just showing up out of nowhere, all right? So that could be for some of you. The others of you, this is just a lot of things going on, okay? Too much activity. Things are coming at you out of nowhere. Maybe you're rushing around a lot. You're doing too many things. There's lots going on, all right? So again, it depends on your situation. So we've got the Queen of Cups with the Four Swords and the Eight of Cups. So for those of you who are really going, there's like a lot going on in your life, it's time to really take a breather here with that Four Swords in the middle of these two energies, and it's in between, it's air in between water. All right, so Spirit is really asking you to kind of really go with the flow here and just take it easy, find some peace in your life. Start nurturing yourself, start taking care of your well-being, your emotions especially. Because for some of you, with all this activity that's going on, you know, you just gonna have to take it easy. Some of you are either trying to rush things or trying to do too much at once, or people are really coming at you for attention or asking you for things, or you're running around with all these errands and stuff like that. Queen of Cups is sitting here on her throne like, you know what? Let me just have some water. Let me sit here and be at peace. Water is flowy. It can be very calm. Now, we all know the water can get turbulent, right? But this is about going with the flow. All right. Maybe your intuition is telling you, hey, Sagittarius, slow down a little bit. You don't need to be going at like Energizer's bunny speed here. It's time for you to really start taking care of your energies. And if there's all this energy running around, or you're going through all of this stuff at once, that actually affects your emotions, right? Because if you expend that energy, your distorted energies get heightened, and what happens, that leads to anger and like a short temper, and of course it affects your health, right? So some of you just need to take it easy. All right, you just got to go with the flow with things. Take a vacation, take a break, just sit for a minute. You got to focus on self-care here. All right, because what's going on now is not really for your highest good. So it's time to really do some introspection and start asking yourself, why do you feel the need to be rushing around? Sure, you can have that energy, you get that ambition and that drive, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna not, cause myself any more delays. I'm not gonna be sluggish here. I'm gonna take action and get things going. But for some of you, you're doing too much, and there's confirmation right there. So, take it easy, Sagittarius. You've been doing a lot. So take a break. Go on a vacation. This is also air travel and just travel in general. So some of you are being asked to take a trip. Get on a plane and go somewhere. If there's something with money, go ask God, the angels, the ancestors to help you with the finances for this trip, and go. You need some R&R. You really got to start taking care of you, Sagittarius. And with that 8 of Cups, walk away. You know this life is not serving you. And you guys keep getting this card every now and again. You got to leave that unhealthy situation. You know you're not emotionally fulfilled. And with all of those wands there, your energy, you're actually directing your energy towards the things that are not for your highest good. And Spirit is saying it's time to walk away from that stuff. It's time to be nurturing yourself and really taking better care of yourself, Sagittarius. Life wasn't meant to be rushed. It wasn't meant for us to be doing all these things and not catching a break and running around like a chicken with our head cut off. Doing too many things. Not taking time out for ourselves. When you don't choose you, you don't choose God. When you're not taking care of yourself, how can you take care of anybody else? And some of you know this. And some of you are like, I can't keep running around like this. Like, there's just so much activity. I don't have time for myself. This is time for yourself. Time alone. Take a time out and take care of you. And again, with all this energy, some of you might be like losing it. You might be getting irrational, over emotional. You may be blowing up at people or blowing up at you, and both of you are blowing up at each other, something like that. There's like an imbalance of emotions here. You got to balance that out. You really have to start taking a break here and just retreat, Sagittarius, and take it easy. You need to go away for a little bit, Sagittarius. It's time for you to embark on that journey towards your self-fulfillment, the 9 of Cups. What's really going to bring you happiness? Because this chaotic life, this crazy life, highly energized life. It's affecting you, which is why you've got a lot of these cards where you need to just go with the flow and take a rest, take a break. You got to stop lying to yourself that nothing's wrong or that you're doing fine with all these wands up in the air. But are you catching any of them? He has one wand here. That's all he needs. He doesn't need 8. That's the Ace of Wands. It's following your passions, your heart's desires. That's the highest manifestation card, the Ace of Wands. But when your energy is all over the place and you're giving it away to other things that are trivial, useless, it's not for your highest good, then it lowers your vibration, and then it really decreases your chances of manifesting what you want. Okay? So it's time to just leave that situation. You need to let go, let God, do an about face, walk in the opposite direction. There is something better. And that better starts with fulfilling you. She's all about self-care and self-love right here. Some of you are being asked to go ahead in that direction, to take care of Sagittarius. There's no need to try to do too much. There's no need to try to rush things. Some of you might be rushing healing because Queen of Cups is a healer. Okay? But it's time to take it easy and just go with the flow. There are other things that are going to fulfill you, Sagittarius. And whatever this is that you're overextending your energy, it's not it. It's time to walk away and go find what ultimately fulfills you. The others of you, this communication coming in or a visitor coming, someone's going to be expressing their deep emotions for you, their feelings. They want to move your connection to the next level. They've been doing a lot of healing, a lot of praying, a lot of resting. They're no longer going to stay silent about their feelings. That's why it's going to come out of the blue. It's really going to come out of nowhere. And you're going to be surprised by this, because with what this person's going to say, you probably had a intuitive feeling, intuitive hit or hits about how this person felt about you, but they're going to communicate to you in a way that might be a little bit shocking. It's not bad, it's just shocking, because what they're going to tell you, how they actually feel and what they felt this whole time, it's going to be pretty big. And especially if they've been silent for a long time, like being shot out of a cannon with this explosion of emotions, right? 8 of Wands, communication, communicating these deep feelings here. It's going to be kind of a little bit it's going to be catching you off guard, because things have been dormant with this 4 of Swords. There's been stagnation. Things haven't been moving. There's non-action here. And then all of a sudden, this message comes in, and this person tells you how they feel. Like, really tells you how they feel. And then after this happens, after both of you kind of go through another healing phase, when this communication comes in and this person tells you about these feelings, they want you guys to just move to the next level of things. It's going to be becoming, even moving away from each other, letting bygones be bygones. Like, just let go and let God. Walk away from the past. There's a change in relationship with the 8 of Cups. There's a change in career, right? Could even mean for somebody, you're getting communication Maybe from a, was that a ding? I think it was. Communication from a water sign, or somebody who's coming in who's very nurturing and motherly like, and they're going to want to work with you on something. You may need to, maybe a change of career. You may be becoming more of a counselor or a therapist, or maybe it's even a psychic or a tarot reader, because Queen of Cups is very empathic, intuitive, and psychic. You're going to get communication from somebody who wants to work with you on that, and you got to move, you relocate for that. Or this is a sudden change of heart. Things are suddenly rapidly changing, and it's like, you know what? I want to do this instead for a career. I want to be a tarot reader, a psychic, a healer, a counselor, a therapist. I want to heal people. There's a lot of healing here. And you're going to be like, or you're doing this now, or this is what Spirit is encouraging you. You're going to say, you know what? This life doesn't fulfill me. I'm not really happy in my job. I'm not really happy with my life. There's too much going on. There might be so much going on in the workplace and you can't concentrate, or it's just really affecting you right there. And you're saying, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not fulfilled. So I'm just going to head in the opposite direction. I'm going to go really do what fulfills me. And it could be whatever the Queen of Cups does. And this could also be something about pursuing something of the arts, music, painting, drawing, digital art, something, singing, composing, right? Something artistic. Maybe some of you guys are pursuing something artistic. And you can't just sit there and not do anything about it with that Four of Swords. You need to go start walking towards what ultimately fulfills you. And yes, for some, there is a change in your relationship status, because I said that with this, and that also indicates this. That the life that you've been living this entire time, Sagittarius, it's going to change. There's going to be a sudden shift here. Things are going to be coming in at once, especially when there was no action. That's why in the middle, because get ready, there are changes, especially relationships status for some of you. And it also comes with relocating. Your career might change, and your relationship changes, and your residence changes. That could be happening all here. And you might even be going on a trip, going on some travel. You may be taking a plane to get there. There's a lot, okay? So others of you, if things have been slow and things have been moving really, but you've just been patient, you've been praying, you've been continuing your healing, you've been doing your light work, whatever it is that you're doing, all of a sudden, everything comes in at once. It's like coming in at 3s or 8s or 7s or something like that. It's been slow. There's non-action. That all of a sudden, blam, you get bombarded with stuff, Sagittarius. So, and what did I say about the speed of this? It's the Knight of Swords. You see how fast this is happening? There are huge, sudden changes in your life happening here, Sagittarius. There could be somebody coming in to save the day. Not that you need saving, but they may be here to kind of like sweep you off your feet, but maybe save the day and say, hey, you know what? Is there anything I can help you with? Or let's go on an adventure, or let's go on a romantic trip, or it depends what it is, or let's go move in together, right? That could be big, right? Let's go travel. Let's go in the plane. And we leave tomorrow, or we leave tonight, or something. It's funny because it said night and I looked at night. It could be something like that, guys. It's out of the blue. Something is happening out of nowhere. These are the out of nowhere energies, guys. The fastest knight in the deck. This is super fast. This is incredibly fast-paced changes happening here. They're drastic. They're sudden life changes, all right? So get ready for that. And there could very well be someone coming in to sweep you off your feet. And they're going to like, I need to go after Sagittarius. I need to speak my truth. I need to come in now. I'm hearing a sense of urgency. I need to do this now. King of Pentacles, maybe coming in to provide for you. Maybe this person is very intuitive too, and they have an inkling that maybe there's something financial going on. Maybe you're having to have financial hardship, like Five of Pentacles or something, or they wanted to fulfill their role as a true divine feminine Christ and be your provider and protector. That could be for others of you, right? So the worst is over. But if you still feel pain, suffering, guys, you have to take the swords out of your back. You have to release that. There's lessons that you learn from being a victim when you're really not. From being betrayed and being belittled and being backstabbed. Some of you, there's a divorce here. Okay? But you have to understand that you never were the victim. You're the victor. You feel backstabbed and betrayed because you gave your power away. See a lot of conflict. Five of Wands, chaos. I talked about it. It's too much going on. Too much going on. And there's the Knight of Pentacles coming in with a very solid, stable offer of commitment, a job offer, whatever this is. Somebody took their time in creating this offer. Someone was very diligent. This is a very loyal, trustworthy, dedicated knight, which means that the offer coming in is trustworthy itself. It's a serious offer. This person's very serious about this offer. They want to make amends. They don't want to be fighting anymore. They don't want to be going around in circles with you. This is also competition. Maybe this person's rushing in because they think there's competition here. Or they've missed out on an opportunity. They may have thought that they missed it, but God might have said something, because this Knight of Swords gets hit with a lightning bolt. It's fast, it's quick, it's energetic. So this person's like, I need to make amends with Sagittarius. I need to bring harmony and pieces to the solution. I have to stop procrastinating and acting in this like slow, at this slow pace, even though the slow pace has been really helping. They're like, I need to end this cycle because I might lose this opportunity. That's why I was feeling a sense of urgency with the Knight of Swords. Look, see, I told you, Ace of Wands. Do what lights you up. Find that spark. Start working hard towards the things that you want to do and set goals for yourself, for the others of you. Stop self-sabotaging. Stop telling yourself you can't do something. Let's see what the obstacle is here. What is the obstacle for Sagittarius situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Swords. So, here's more communication. But apparently with this position here, mind games are being played. Or somebody was playing mind games. Someone wasn't telling you the truth. Okay? They could have been spying on you quite a bit, Sagittarius. Looking you up on social media. This is a social media card. Doing research about you, because this is research. Looking you up. Okay? They were looking you up, trying to get information, but they were also trying to see how they're going to come about communicating with you. What they were going to say, because they know they need to be honest with their words this time around. Otherwise, it won't work out well for them, because when you're not speaking your truth, things don't go well for you. Because not being in your truth is not being your divine self, right? So this person here is getting ready to communicate. And they've been preparing for this, but they've been watching you for a while to see how you're doing. to see what you're doing, to see if you say anything bad about them. Like you talk about your counterpart or somebody that you're with, and you mention their name or you don't say it, and you kind of start saying negative things or something like that. Maybe this person was trying to spy to find that out. Trying to see if you still feel anything about them, or just trying to test the waters and see, you know, if maybe they wanted to see if they would get backstabbed or betrayed, because we saw the Ten of Wands. Take it how it resonates. But this person was silent for a long time, and they never really showed their true feelings, let alone spoke them. They held things back. They're a little bit immature about it because this is a page. All right. This might even be for somebody specific, where an obstacle may have been, or maybe it might be for you, Sagittarius, children or a child. There might have been some legal thing or some documents concerning a child, because Page of Swords is documentation, details, ideas, contracts. Okay. So maybe there's something going on with your person legally, and maybe a custody battle, child support, or something with a child. Okay. Again, that's not going to resonate with everybody. But this person has been looking you up and trying to see how they're going to communicate with you and win. All right. What was the other thing they were telling me about this? Yeah, they've been in this situation where you guys would have conversations, but this person wouldn't really answer your questions, or they would be completely honest with you. It's like they never had anything to say. They didn't know how to respond. Some of them didn't really know how to speak their truth. There was some throat chakra issues here, and there were some childhood wounds where they had a hard time being honest with others because of what people have said to them in the past. Or maybe, you know, they were very intelligent as a child, or they were very chatty. Okay, because this is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and if it's Gemini energy, it's chatty, right? And something happened as a child, and there was some wounding here when it came to being maybe verbally abused, maybe emotionally abused, mentally abused. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this for some reason. So this person knows that they weren't speaking their truth. They were very cynical. They tended to be sarcastic about things and always ask questions and never really, you always ask them questions and they never really answered them. Or they always ask questions and then you would answer and then there was no other response, or I don't know what, something about that. But this person wasn't speaking their truth, and they're now going to come in and speak their truth here. Two of Pentacles. Because they were being wishy-washy. They kept going back and forth with this communication. Do I say something? Do I not say something? That's why they were spying on you, to see when was the right time to come in. To see if you were in a good place to communicate. Right? So, you know, they were losing focus with that Page of Swords. You know? And they were juggling things in life. They had a hard time. They were weighing out their options here with this Two of Pentacles. They were oscillating between, you know, coming clean. Am I going to come clean, or am I going to try to continue to force this, or get hit with my karma? There's something about confessions here. There is definitely communication coming in, especially with this Page of Swords at the bottom and the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the other deck. Somebody's been strategically planning on how to come forward, but they're still trying to balance some things out. Or maybe it's a past energy. For some, it's a past energy, which is why you are getting communication. This person's going to tell you how you feel, but the obstacle was this person had some throat chakra issues and inner child wounds to heal with regards to communicating or something. And this person was trying to do a lot of things in their life, and they weren't necessarily prioritizing their self-care. Or they weren't prioritizing, you know, speaking their truth here. There's something, again, with a child, because this looks like a kid to me. But they were just going back and forth with saying, what am I going to do? Wow, what am I going to say? When am I going to come in? This is strategic planning. When am I going to make this plan and execute it and tell them the truth? Because they know if they don't, they're going to hit with their negative karma, this Wheel of Fortune. They have to break the cycle of lying, of being deceitful, of not showing their face, of not being their true authentic self. They can't get away with murder anymore. So there's somebody here who's been going back and forth with regards to confessing and coming clean. They have to stop being cowardly. But, you know, I don't judge anybody who does that. We're all cowards, guys, at some point in our lives. Okay? We're not always, at some point, we're not our authentic selves. We deceive ourselves too. If you don't speak up for your truth, that's cowardly energy. If you are afraid to live your truth, you've got fear there. If you're not being your authentic self, you're actually being a coward. Okay, so if somebody here is getting caught up in, well, this person's too scared to come forward with communication, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Our relationships reflect our inner wounds. So I'm pretty sure for somebody here, you didn't have the courage to do something either. Okay, because we all go through it. So this person has been strategically planning on how to, like what offer to give you or how to come in or what to do. Or if they offer you this commitment or, you know, they want to move this relationship to the next level and they want to make sure that they can still balance that with their other lives. Because again, there's somebody here about having a child. All right. Because maybe they already have a kid and they're like, okay, if I'm going to start this new relationship, I need to make sure that I'm balanced emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, that my money is okay. All right. And that when this person comes into my life, that my relationship with my son or my child or children is not going to be affected. That I'm still able to manage the other priorities in my life and still take on this Queen of Cups here. Because they don't want to lose focus. They want things to still be in a flow, right? With this Queen of Cups. So when you come into the picture, Sagittarius, they're going to be, okay, I have to be able to adapt to these changes and not lose my balance, right? But there's also, yeah, the person going back and forth between communicating with you and not taking action and kind of beating around the bush. But they're starting to realize that for others of you, communication is coming in. And they're going to be very honest with what they're going to tell you. They could have lied about something. There's something karmic that they lied to you about, or something. Maybe they lied to you about money, or some sort of fortune. Maybe somebody came into some sort of fortune. There was a change that happened, transition, and, you know, they didn't want to tell you about it, right? That would be Seven of Swords. But there's something here that they weren't honest with you with, and this definitely is not telling the truth. And that's not telling the truth either. Okay. Maybe somebody's acting like they were busy. They had a lot of things to do, and they never really were. Who knows? But this person's strategically planning to come back in and really communicate. Really communicate, because they know they have to. Because forces beyond their control are nudging them to do this. Some of them keep getting hit with negative karma, And Spirit's like, you need to go forward with this communication. You need to speak your truth. Especially if you want this person in your life, Sagittarius, you need to speak your truth. The others of you, yeah, you're not, you're being a little bit cynical with regards to a life purpose, or cynical with regards to your healing. You're not being honest with yourself. And then you're teeter-tottering off of this idea, like, what pentacle do I choose? What am I going to put forward in my life? Some of you really need to prioritize your self-care. I get that a lot when I look at this Two of Pentacles. You got to start prioritizing you, Sagittarius. Stop lying to yourself. Stop deceiving yourself. Stop thinking, oh, no, you know what? If I do that, then I'm being selfish. If I do that, then other things are going to fall apart. That seems like a control issue. This is control. Stop trying to control things, Sag. It doesn't work in your favor. When this Wheel of Fortune turns the opposite way, there's still going to be more lessons to learn. More karmic lessons to learn. But the others of you, yeah, somebody is confessing. They're coming clean. There is a transition in your life, and it's going to take a sudden change in an upward direction. There's exciting new events going on here, new beginnings with the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. So get ready for that. So depends on your situation, but there's something that's shifting here very fast. For those of you who are not controlling this situation, for others of you who are, you could get hit with your negative karma, or add more karma to this situation, or to your situation. What is the lesson being learned here? Wow. Temperance. See? Balance. Patience. Going with the flow. Taking it easy. Just like no rush. You got to live life in moderation here, Sagittarius. You're doing too much. There's like some excessive drinking, excessive spending, not taking time out for yourself. This is like overindulgence. All right? So you got to think about this. Because as I said, you have to watch your energies. If your energies are scattered all over the place, you start losing the ability to manifest. You have to be patient, and you have to be going with the flow. That helps you to maintain a high vibration. But you've got this in the reverse. So your masculine and feminine energies are also imbalanced with this. Okay. Some of you might be a little bit antagonistic, but you really got to start being patient here, going with the flow. Do things that come natural to you. We saw the Eight of Cups. It's over there. Stop being dishonest with yourself and others about your life, that everything's all hunky-dory and handy-dandy, handy-manny. Everything's all fine. That's for some of you, not for all of you. You're in unhealthy relationships still, that they're very imbalanced. You really got to find your purpose here, Sagittarius. Find your inner peace. It comes from within. You got to find more harmony. And with that Eight of Cups, if you're being dishonest, I said you've got Seven of Swords. There's dishonesty here that's still showing up in your reading, Sagittarius. If this keeps coming up, you know, that's a huge sign that some of you are not really facing the truth. You're not walking away from what doesn't serve you. You know that there's a life that you're living that's unfulfilled, and you're unhappy in a job, in a relationship, all of the above. but you keep lying to yourself. You keep deceiving yourself, or you're dealing with somebody who keeps cheating on you, or you're dealing with somebody who keeps deceiving you or lying to you or something like that. Walk away. You're not being your authentic self. If you stay in there and you don't do anything about it, if you stay silent, that's also the Page of Swords. Page of Swords stays silent and doesn't speak their truth. It's like nobody's speaking their truth in a situation here. And this is not a harmonious relationship. It's not a harmonious friendship or job. And with being dishonest with yourself, this is being fake. It's like a fake profile. You're pretending to be someone you're not. You're telling other people that everything's okay. Maybe you're even lying about your relationships. You're lying about your money. You're lying about your job. You're lying about everything under the sun. You're putting on a front because you're afraid to be your authentic self. Your natural self, Sagittarius. And this is you. This is your energy. So now you're showing up in your reading. You got to do what comes natural to you. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to be doing what everybody else is doing. When you're trying to be like somebody else, guys, it's an insult to God. It's like slapping God in the face. That's the way I look at it. If God made you a certain way and a certain way only, Sag, then you live your life according to how God made you. There is only one of you, and that's it. So own up to that, with the flaws and all. You don't need to be somebody that you're not. Living an inauthentic life gets you nowhere. You can't have the true love. You can't have abundance. I don't care what tarot says. If you keep getting a positive message about all these beautiful things happening, like I said, for the other people here, there is somebody coming in to express their love for you. And there's going to be a change in relationship here. Your life's going to be changing. Okay? Somebody's planning, secretly planning to do something. Or there's, again, there's that, and there's somebody coming forward with confessions, with coming clean. They're no longer going to be a coward here. They're no longer going to be hiding the truth, and because, you know, they'll get hit with their karma if they don't. And there's something about a kid. Something with a child here. This could even be just literal travel. This is another travel card. So, because there is good news for some of you. It's like things are coming back to balance, to equilibrium. But for those of you who are not living living as your true authentic selves, do you think God's going to give you major blessings when you are not living the life living as the person that He created? I don't see how that would work. And not having patience with things. Patience is a virtue. Patience is greatly rewarded. This is the perfect orchestration card when it's in the upright. This is also divine timing. You have to really trust in divine timing. And with all these energies doing all these things, trying to rush something, it's not going to help you. You have to go with the flow. It's really time for you to start focusing on balancing your masculine and feminine energies. What was I talking about? When you are scattered and there's energy being expended in all different directions, your masculine and feminine energies are not balanced. That brings you out of alignment. It causes disruption in your inner self, your peace, your balance. There's no tranquility there. There's no harmony. And when you're not being your authentic self and you just can't go with the flow and you're forcing things, don't expect things to get better. Don't expect things to be a lot more harmonious and tranquil here, because you're doing this to yourself. And again, if you're not your authentic self here, how is the wheel going to turn in your favor? It's like some of you are resisting walking towards your destiny or something like that. Or you think you hear all these things and you're like, well, no, there's no way this is going to be possible. And you're lying to yourself, or you're saying, I'm being deceived. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it this way. But no, you do it the inauthentic way, the way that is not, that comes natural to you, then it's not for you. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. There's materialism here. There's like a money trap. We're marrying for money. And again, I said excess, something about overspending. Some of you are trying to fill a void with money. Maybe there are money problems. There's this family problems. And some of you, your therapy is spending in excess, being very self-indulgent. Maybe even drinking for somebody here. Okay. That might be for somebody. So be very careful. Because some of you, there is... there are family issues and there is living in excess here. Some of you really need to start working on living life in moderation. Because right now, with you being out of balance, out of whack, you've lowered your vibration and you can't attract your heart's desires by being in this energy. There's something about some of you are fearing financial loss. Possibly. Could even be contracts. Family feuds. Okay? I did say with the Eight of Wands, there's something going on here. A lot of things happening, and it might even deal with children, because there we saw the page over there. Well, the page was at the bottom of the deck. Right? There's something going on here. You know it's not fulfilling. You're having altercations with family all the time or something. Go on a retreat. Go on vacation. You know, for extended period of time. You're afraid to move towards a something better here, but it's like something with family or something with money is getting you hung up on things. Some of you don't want to go fulfill your life's purpose, fulfill your destiny, because you're afraid that you're not going to make the money that you're making now, perhaps. Again, there's being materialistic. There's being overly indulgent, living life in excess. Okay? Maybe somebody married for money. I don't know. And you know what, there's all these issues that you know you're not happy in. It's like you're really being dishonest with yourself. Some of you are being dishonest with yourself about your situation. And it has to stop, Sagittarius. You have so many blessings coming in. And even if you get all these amazing messages, if you're living an authentic life, you are not in alignment with those highly vibrational messages, with the jackpots, because there is a karmic jackpot here for somebody who's done a lot of work. You have Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's more money, financial stability, and security. But some of you either have a fear of money, or you're marrying for money, or you know somebody, or your person married you for money. You're afraid of being bankrupt, or maybe you did go bankrupt. Did I say that before? I don't know if I said bankrupt before. Why do I recall saying that? I don't know, guys. I get in some crazy channel mode and I don't remember everything that I say. Something about financial problems. I might have said Five of Pentacles, but this is the bankruptcy card in this position. Okay. And this is contracts. I did pick up on something about a contract here. Right? Remember, it's not for everybody. But there's no harmony in a family dynamic for some of you. Okay. There is a family feud going on for some of you who are watching this. And it's time to really do something about this, Sagittarius. There might even be a family feud over some inheritance because there's good fortune here. Okay? And I did say somebody might be lying about coming into some good fortune. Somebody hitting a jackpot. But it seems more of a karmic jackpot. I'm not sure if somebody won the lottery or something. Maybe that's possible. But it's like somebody is deceiving you, or they're lying to you about their money, their fortune, something like that. Their family life, perhaps. I don't know. But it's like somebody came into this inheritance, or somebody has not been telling the truth about some family feud going on between siblings or something over a home, a family estate, a family inheritance. Yeah, it's like somebody's hiding something. Because I'm looking at 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, and it's like somebody, maybe somebody came into some money and they blew it all. Because that's excess. That's really overindulging yourself and really having your financial life is not balanced. Neither is your spiritual life or your emotional life, your emotional well-being. There could have been somebody spent all their money and they went bankrupt, or there was a financial loss. Others of you, there could have very well been a financial gain, whether it's you getting the financial gain or somebody you know with this communication or something suddenly came into a lot of money. I don't know, guys. There's a lot. Again, take it how it resonates. Oh my God, there's a tower at the top of this. What? Wow. Look at this. What did I say about sudden drastic changes, Sagittarius? There's major shifts happening. Somebody could be going from broke to like $1 million. Somebody's going from hitting rock bottom with money, perhaps, or having financial issues, to coming into a lot of money. Somebody may be getting into a relationship or marrying someone into the family business or to the family fortune. That could be for somebody too. That would be a surprise, wouldn't it? Right? Because there's something sneaky, but I'm getting a good sneaky for some of you. There's like secret planning. Someone's got a secret here, but they're secretly planning on how to tell you this, especially if somebody came into some great fortune here. Okay? Especially if it's a family inheritance or an estate or all the above. And they come and tell you this, it's going to come as a shock. That's got to be a big shock. And then they tell you that they want to marry you. They want to have a family with you. They want you to be part of the family legacy, the part of the family business. They want to marry you so you can enjoy this fortune or something. That's a big thing right there. And then look what's underneath the tower. You've got 10 of Cups with the 3 of Cups. There is engagement. There's asking you out on a date or something like that. Celebrating life. And then look, you have 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then 10 of Cups that's towards the top underneath the Tower card. Somebody's life really is drastically going to change right here. Look at that. They want me to put those two together because that's very significant. So yeah, you're getting communication that's really going to change your world here, Sagittarius. But that's for those who are in their authentic, they're living their authentic lives. They're not this, they're this. They've achieved sacred balance. And now the heavens are perfectly orchestrating for two of you, for the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups to happen. Okay? This is very significant. But this, right now, for those of you who still have not walked away from those inauthentic relationships or those jobs that are not fulfilling, if you're still down and out, you're still happy, you're still not fulfilled, and you're just filling your void with things and drinking or whatever this is, living a life in excess, this message isn't for you. Because in order for you to have 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, you have to be your divine self. You have to be in your truth. Truth is divine. You are that. Your elevation is high. You're blissful. You're content on your own. You're vibrating at the agape level. Then this is for you. The 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups are yours because as great rewards. And it's going to be a huge change. You're going to live this life you've never lived before. Somebody definitely hit the jackpot. If you're getting Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, you're going to be living your dream life. It's probably even a dream that you didn't even think about. Or it's a life that you didn't even think, you didn't even dream up is what I want to say. And there is a reconciliation with someone. You're going to be invited out on a date, to a wedding, to a party, or you're going to do something fun together. And then there's going to be this huge shock, and this person's going to reveal all these things to you with this Queen of Cups energy. Again, the 8 of Wands, out of the blue communication. It's going to be surprising, like I said, and your world is going to totally change here. It's a completely different life for you, Sagittarius. But you've worked very hard to get here. Again, if you are not, you have not achieved sacred balance in your being your inauthentic self, this message is not for you until you get to this. Okay? I have to say it. My guides are very serious. They're telling me to be very serious when you say that, Jess, because I said you can have, oh, this is a beautiful reading, and you can be like claiming it and be like, oh yeah, that's for me because the cards say so. No, that's not how tarot works. You have to do the hard work to get to this. These are incredible blessings from God. God does just not plop 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles into your lap. You had to go through some serious shit to get this type of life right here, Sagittarius. The fact that this is here tells me that some of the collective watching this, they're not there yet. And the 8 of Cups, you're doing too many things. You're not taking care of yourself and your emotions and your balance here, your vibration. You got to take better care of your vibration. Some of you still need to walk away from what doesn't serve you. If you are still dishonest with yourself and others and you're not living a happy life, that is not in alignment with 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. It's not. But for the others of you, yeah, the life that you've been living, God's like, you don't need to live this life anymore, Sagittarius. I'm now bringing in something completely different. Completely different. But that's for those who stopped living a life of excess, who stopped being their authentic selves. Again, this is being your authentic self. All this inauthenticity surrounding you is not going to be in alignment with these two energies right here. And this sun is like blowing up in my face. But yeah, and I know some people are not going to like that, but you know what? I speak truth. I'm not here to give you all rainbows and puppies and unicorns, because some of you know for deep down inside that you need to do work in order to get what's here, what some people are getting. It does not just plop in your lap. That's not how God works. It's not how tarot works either. Just because you run into it, it's a message for you, but did you do the work? These are incredible blessings from God. He rewards those who go through some crazy stuff. Okay? All right. Let's see what guidance we have for you. What guidance do we have for Sagittarius? Please and thank you. It's funny because 7 Heavenly Virtues came in the reverse, but I don't read reversals for the Oracle cards. 7 Heavenly Virtues, keys to goodness. Bottom of the deck is moving forward. Get ready for positive change. Okay. Wow, that sun's really bright, man. Woo. 7 heavenly virtues. Okay. You represent spiritual enlightenment, divine knowledge, and wisdom. You have faith and believe in all that is good and meaningful. You have a deep intuitive understanding of God, the angels, and the universal spirit. You know the keys to goodness. You are being asked to use this knowledge to empower and teach others. What the 7 heavenly virtues mean: faith, belief and trust in the right things; hope, belief that good will prevail; charity, unlimited loving kindness towards others; fortitude, never giving up; justice, being fair and equitable towards others; patience, accepting the grace to forgive; temperance, practicing self-control and moderation. Wow. Temperance is in this 7 heavenly virtue, and that's here, but it's in the reverse, guys. There are some of you who still need to do a little bit of work, and that's okay, because look, I've been there too. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're all here to learn life's lessons. But when we are living a life with these 7 heavenly virtues in our everyday existence, for those of you who are embodying this and who are living by these virtues on a daily basis, that's why you're getting the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? You definitely, if you have achieved this and you're living this, you definitely hit some serious jackpot. It's beyond your dream life. God is rewarding you with this because you did some heavenly stuff. You did a lot of good in the world, Sagittarius. You really paid your karma. Okay, whoever you are, you really paid your karma, but you went through a lot of stuff. You probably also went through a wilderness season. If you don't know what that is, then that message is not for you, because you would know what a wilderness season is in order for you to receive this. Okay, but for the others of you, this is embodying this, the keys to goodness. And when you learn this, then you teach others. That's what God wants you to do. He wants you to be an example of those 7 heavenly virtues for others. And then with the moving forward card at the bottom of the deck, it says, get ready for positive change. Situations and events of the past are clearing and making way for positive changes. Turn the negative experiences into a positive and more rewarding future. You have the resources and ability to move forward now. Take a leap of faith, knowing that the angels will open doors for you and present a clearer and smoother road ahead. Don't let fear or stagnation hold you back. I am ready to move forward with confidence. Positive change. Move forward with confidence. Some of you, you know, there's some things you need to tweak. All right? Especially when I talked about this money trap or family feud, you're not fulfilled, you're not happy. Go find your happiness. You start embodying or living by these things here, and this is your everyday life. Watch what God does for you. Okay. He's really going to reward you. I mean, this is really, really awesome here with those cards. All right. It's a major jackpot, man. This is nice. Let's see what your wellness message is. What wellness message do we have for Sagittarius? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What else did we get? Is that it? That's it. Look, you got the peace card. See, your wellness message. Some of you are not at peace. There's no peace in your life. When you're living a life of peace, that's another requirement. Didn't it say that in the 7 heavenly virtues? See, I'm going crazy. Patience is part of that. Right? Patience and temperance. Self-control and moderation. Be surrounded by peace. When you're surrounded by peace as well, you have this. But this is in the reverse. I mean, it's a lesson that some of you need to learn. And don't let anybody destroy your inner peace either. All right? Patience and temperance right here. Some of you need to learn more of and stop living in excess. And stop trying to fill a void with material things. Love is at the bottom of the deck. Always choose love. Always. Always. That's divine love right there. This is a divine relationship. This is agape love. You live your life with agape love that flows through you and out of you. You are going to be immensely blessed. Karma. Resolving karmic ties is your sole purpose. See, some of you, you've paid your karmic dues. Others of you, you still getting hit with negative karma, which is why it's in the challenges position. Okay? You're adding more karmic debt to your karmic debt. You got to start paying that off. Look what's at the top. Balance. More balance. Discover your inner balance with the outer world. See? All right, let's see what's going on with love and relationships for you. What's going on with love and relationships for Sagittarius? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I keep hearing Neptune and Sagittarius all of a sudden. If you have Neptune and Sagittarius in the 5th house, I'm being told, this is definitely your message. Congratulations. All right, we have narcissism, manipulation, control, infidelity, disregards boundaries, egocentric, entitlement, selfish, rule breaker. Ouch. Maybe you're dealing with somebody like this, or this might be your energy, Sagittarius. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who's manipulating you, right? There's like a relationship or something. Some of you have 8 of Cups. You need to walk away from that relationship. Okay? This is also in authentic relationships. Money trap, marrying for money, being in relationships only because the person has a lot of money. You're going to get hit with karma if you do that, Sag. All right? Manipulation, being selfish, that's kind of like temperance, self-indulgent. Bottom of the deck is deal breakers. List and adhere to your deal breakers. The universe will support you by staying true to you. See? Be your authentic self. Start writing down, like, you know what? I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm not going to be manipulated. I'm not going to be controlled. Cheating, right? Infidelity. There's 7 of Swords here. Where did 7 of Swords go? I know we saw it. It's over there somewhere. There's cards all over the freaking place. Tower. There it is. See? Cheating. Disregards boundaries. Entitlement. Rule breaker. This is funny because rule breaker and deal breaker. Some of you are like in a relationship with somebody who breaks all the rules. There's something about a bad boy syndrome. Like some of you might be dating people who are bad boys or maybe even bad girls because I can't put it all on the guys. Okay? I can't. Some of you are in this relationship. You're lying to yourself. Okay? You got to get out of that controlling relationship situation. Look, relational abuse is after that. Notice the red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Ask for help in the situation. Okay. All right, Sag. Top of the deck, look, strategy. Have a game plan. Implement daily routines that support your goals. Be clear about your desires. Strategy is right there. Being strategic planning. What is it that you really want? Stop lying to yourself about being in something that you think you're happy in when you know you're not. Okay? Let's see what this full moon, full super moon is going to bring you. What is this full moon in Sagittarius going to bring Sagittarius? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian sailors, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Look, a time for healing, the balsamic moon. Conclusions are within reach, the full moon eclipse. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Somebody might be dealing with a Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. All right, let's go read the book like I always do. Balsamic moon. Oh, wait, the waxing moon came first. They want me to read that. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the waxing moon, which says, during the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. What did I say? This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. I know I'm headed in the right direction. This situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. Keep moving forwards. The waxing cycle is the period of the lunar cycle from new moon to full moon, and during this time, the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time, and this is a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you actually pull this card. See, some of you still need some work to do. You've got a Temperance card in the reverse. And I read reversals for that reason, because this is about major lessons you have to learn, and it's a major arcana. Okay? Patience is a virtue. Being your authentic self is what's necessary to bring about these beautiful blessings and this great fortune into your life. You will have all of this, Sagittarius, when you kind of get over this hump right here with this Temperance in the reverse. You have to keep doing the work. You can't rest on your laurels here, right? And you can't rush your healing. You can't rush the healing. This is also about healing too. I forgot about that. There's an emotional imbalance here. All right. So let's look at the balsamic moon here. Balsamic moon. Makes me think of balsamic vinegar. Now I want to go eat a salad, even though I already ate. 38. Why do I want to say 38 degrees? That's kind of weird. Is it 38 degrees somewhere for somebody? A time for healing. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything's okay. What was I saying about pretending that everything's fine? Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe in it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed. Patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. What did I say? It's a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, Four of Swords, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the new current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creative power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. Do not rush, Sagittarius. Let go of the past. 8 of Cups. Full moon eclipse. All right, conclusions are within reach. And just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. It's twice about being easy on yourself, guys. Self-care. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Doors which slam shut will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga nidra are all recommended now. Cede control and let events unfold. Full moons are nearly always about climaxes and very often about conclusions. Full moon eclipses are the same but on steroids. A full moon eclipse can be hard to handle because it portends change, something many of us are uncomfortable with. But change is a part of life, and this card, no matter when you pull it, reminds you of that fact. This gives you a glimpse into your shadow self. Work with your darkness. Okay? Okay. They wanted me to read some. What is it that it said? Yeah. Change is a part of life. 2 of Pentacles. Change is inevitable, guys. It's for you to learn, grow, and evolve. Right there. The new moon in Pisces is next. Meditate and contemplate. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. 7 of Swords. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. There's something about you guys and your intuition. Some of you are getting confused with your intuition and your ego. Some of you are having a hard, it's like you're listening to your ego instead of your intuition. And you're actually deceiving yourself. Or you're actually being deceptive. Your intuition is saying one thing, but you're acting the opposite. And you're deceiving others by doing that. Oh yeah, my intuition, I've been hearing God's telling me this, I'm doing that, but you're really not listening to it. Some of you. Again, whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. It's like you guys, your intuition is telling you to do something, to not do something. It could be telling you to walk away. And you're saying, no, that can't be right. I think it's something else. Be very careful with that. Be very careful with that. And if that continues, guys, you start lying to yourself and you're like, no, you're listening more to your ego, this is going to keep happening to get you on the path, right? And you did it's time to get back on track. Some of you got off track. Okay? You got to do what's natural to you. And you really have to balance your emotion and work on your healing. Divine timing is at play when it comes to achieving sacred balance, when it comes to healing. All right. The others, there's another group of you, you've accomplished this. And now that's why you're getting this really huge jackpot. And you're going to be living a life beyond your wildest dreams. It's a dream beyond anything you could have ever imagined. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading helped you. If you would like to book a reading with me, or if you would like to sign up for a Capella membership where you get exclusive content to help supplement these readings. I do daily guidance. I have guided meditations. I got all types of other stuff, discounts, and you get access to me on the mobile app, which is completely free. If you become a Capella crew member, you get access to my mobile app, and it's completely free. I set up the Capella Cove, which is my members only section of my website on the app. So now you can access all of your exclusive content on the app. You don't have to go to a website if you prefer not to go to a website. You can even book your readings from there. You can book your tarot packages and change your memberships there. You have a record of all of your subscriptions, your memberships, your bookings, everything's in that app, okay? If you're interested in looking at what memberships I offer or the tarot packages I offer where you book multiple readings and you save money and you also get a bonus reading out of those packages, check out the description box below for those links. If you go to capellawellness.com, just go ahead and navigate the site and you'll eventually run into that stuff, okay? If you have any questions about anything at all, my services, my app, the website, whatever, this reading, don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay? I don't bite, I just give tough love, and I'm just trying to get people to get the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in their life, honestly. That's what I'm here for, but there's a lot of work that has to be done, and it takes a long time to get there. But you can get there, Sagittarius. You just have to be honest with yourself and just be yourself and walk away from those things you know are not right for you, okay? All right, guys, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out. Thank you.